I just found out something so interesting about the Bible linking the Old and the New Testament, and I just wanted to talk about it real quick. It's about Eden and how it's protected by the cherubim. So, you know how Adam and Eve got cast out of Eden, and then God sent a cherubim to stand on the east side of Eden to guard it with a flaming sword, swinging back and forth, right? This cherubim was sent there so that Adam and Eve couldn't go back into Eden and take a bite of the fruit of the tree of life, because if they did that, they would live forever but in corruption. Now, let's fast forward a little bit and talk about Solomon building the temple. What is the temple? That is where the tabernacle, that's where God dwells, right? And God instructed him, or he was instructed to make like curtains that had cherubims embroidered onto them, covering the most holy place. And the same thing happened to Moses too, if you backtrack a little bit too. When he was given instructions on how to build the tabernacle, this is Exodus 26, he's told, build some curtains, and with scarlet and purple and blue thread, go ahead and skillfully embroider some cherubims. Again, cherubims are protecting the most holy place where God dwells. And in Eden, God was walking around with Adam and Eve. That is where he dwelt too. Now, fast forward to Jesus when he's on the cross about to die. Father, Father, where are you? Why have you forsaken me? And then a couple of hours later, he takes his last breath and he dies. But what do you remember? The tabernacle banner that was protecting the temple split into half. And what was on that banner? Was it not embroidered cherubims? Because as history would tell us, the innermost sanctuary has always been protected, or covered rather, by curtains with cherubims embroidered on them. So when Jesus died, it meant that the cherubims can step aside and we can now have access to Eden. We can now have access to paradise again, because without him, we had absolutely no way of getting back into paradise. So Jesus dies, allowing us to go back into paradise, because he was like, all right, cherubim, step aside. I have died for these people's sins. They are good now. Hey, yeah.